Sale-leasebacks for healthcare property owners and how to unlock capital without leaving your building. And for many physicians and dentists and surgery centers and imaging facilities and other healthcare providers, the real estate beneath their practice represents one of the largest assets. Yet that equity often sits idle while business expansion needs arise and equipment purchases occur, or acquisitions or debt reductions all require new capital. And a healthcare sale leaseback offers an attractive solution to that problem. Rather than borrowing against your property, a sale leaseback allows you to sell the real estate to an investor while continuing to occupy the building under a long term lease. And then in turn, you unlock the property's equity without disrupting your operations. And if structured correctly, a sale leaseback can improve your liquidity, strengthen your balance sheet, and provide long term operational flexibility. What is a healthcare sale leaseback? Well, a sale leaseback is a transaction that's structured where you're going to sell your medical office or healthcare facility, and then the buyer is going to immediately lease the property back to you. So that way your practice continues operating without any disruption, and you receive the cash proceeds at closing. Now, the property ownership is going to change, but your patients are never going to notice. Why healthcare properties are highly attractive? Well, medical real estate has become one of the strongest commercial real estate asset classes because healthcare tenants generally provide stable occupancy with long-term leases and recession-resistant demand, but they offer essential services and they usually have strong tenant credit. And institutional investors are actively seeking these buildings. So medical office buildings or MOBs, surgery centers, imaging centers, dental offices, urgent care facilities, physical therapy clinics, behavioral health centers, specialty medical facilities. And the benefits of a healthcare sale leaseback is that you unlock millions in equity. And instead of allowing capital to remain trapped inside your real estate, owners can monetize the years of appreciation that they've earned. And the proceeds can then be used for expanding a second location, hiring physicians, or purchasing medical equipment, or paying down debt, or buying a new practice, or retirement planning, or estate planning, all the while you maintain operational control. And one of the biggest misconceptions is that you're losing your location. And in reality, your business remains exactly where it is. And your lease simply replaces ownership while preserving your operational continuity. So let's talk about some potential tax advantages. And depending on your situation, lease payments may become fully deductible business expenses. And that is true in most cases. Talk to your tax guy, though. And capital gains planning can also create significant tax efficiencies when coordinated with your CPA. Improve business liquidity. And many healthcare businesses have strong balance sheets, but limited cash flow flexibility. And a sale leaseback will convert illiquid real estate into working capital without diluting your ownership. So who should consider a sale leaseback? Well, healthcare owners, for one, but generally those folks who do are thinking about retirement, succession planning, multi-location expansion, take one, move it to the next one, move it to the next one, but also to buy practices or equipment modernization, or if you need to buy out a partner, or if you're just looking to restructure your debt, but also growth capital. So what investors look for when doing these transactions. And these buyers will typically evaluate the lease term, think 10 to 20 years, the credit strength, the practice financials, the building conditions, any tenant improvements and market demographics, the specialty type, but also the rent coverage. So the stronger the practice, the more competitive the investor pricing will become. some common healthcare property types, and sale-leasebacks generally work well for these buildings: medical office buildings, dental practices, orthopedic centers, oncology centers, surgery centers, veterinary hospitals, dialysis centers, behavioral health clinics, rehabilitation facilities, urgent care centers. So let's talk about some common mistakes to avoid. So healthcare owners will sometimes wait until the capital is urgently needed, or accept the first investor offer, or fail to negotiate their lease terms properly, or overlook rent escalations, or ignore renewal options, or fail to compare investor pricing options. And working with an experienced capital advisor creates lender and investor competition that often improves your valuation while producing more favorable lease terms. So, how CommLoan can help you here? Well, through the CommLoan marketplace, healthcare owners gain access to a broad network of institutional buyers, investors, and financing solutions as well. So instead of negotiating with one buyer, we help create competitive pricing while structuring lease terms that align with your long-term business goals. And every practice is unique, and every transaction should be customized accordingly. So, final thoughts for the day. Healthcare real estate represents more than just a building. It's a strategic financial asset. And if your practice has significant equity that's tied up in the real estate, a sale-leaseback may provide the capital needed to expand, to modernize, to reduce debt, or to prepare for retirement without having to relocate your business. So before making a decision, compare multiple investor offers and evaluate both the purchase price and the lease structure. And the best transaction isn't always the one with the highest sales price. It's the one that best supports your future practice. Are you ready to explore your options? Well, whether you're considering a sale-leaseback or refinancing your property or financing your next acquisition, the CommLoan Empower program can help you compare solutions from hundreds of capital sources to structure the right financing strategy for your business. Please contact me today to discuss your healthcare real estate financing options. I'm happy to help. Please visit my website, billrapp.comloan.com. You can start a pricing quote and as well schedule a consultation so that way we can have a conversation. That is it for the day, my friends. Thank you for watching.